Luke really centres Mary's perspective in a powerful way, and I felt strongly compelled in this season to reflect on her kind of prophetic insight into this dark world and into the coming of the King. We've been thinking about the Annunciation of the Incarnation, that Mary was going to, as a virgin, have a child. We've been thinking about Elizabeth's response to Mary. And then we've been spending some time in Magnificat, the song of Mary, the words that she spoke after the angel Gabriel spoke to her about Jesus. And today we're just going to focus on 6 words. But he has lifted up the humble. But has lifted up the humble. So Mary speaks in contrasts. The rulers will be brought down from their thrones, but God will lift up and raise up the humble. Mary is speaking prophetically here of the entire ministry of Jesus. Luke's gospel focuses so beautifully and powerfully on what it looks like that the humble are lifted up and lifted high. Mary's Magnificat points us to a God who raises up the humble because he is humble himself. Jesus, in his own teaching, speaks about the bruised reed not being broken. In the Middle East, reeds were kind of structural plants. Architects used reeds to construct buildings with, and if a reed became in any way bruised or damaged, it meant that the whole structure resting on that reed would collapse. And Jesus in his ministry says a bruised reed, a person who's been bruised or damaged, will not be discarded like a reed would be by an architect. Because Jesus has come for the humble, he's come for the wounded, he's come for the brokenhearted. And Mary positions herself then in this story as a part of that. She is a part of that description of the humble. Jesus is going to be a leader who lifts up the humble, and he's come from these humble origins. The Mother of God herself is this humble girl from nowhere who's been chosen to bring the King of Kings to birth. He is the lifter of the humble, and her life itself points to that truth. Let's reflect on that today, on those amazing words that Jesus is in the business of lifting up the humble.